Hello, it's Sandra. I'm in my happy place and I just love being here. Anyway, I just thought I'm wearing pink. I love pink. Pink's what I've been creating lately. It just reminds me of Barbie, doesn't it? So in this video, I'm just going to show you some of the latest things I'm doing. A and B, talk a little bit about finishing a painting, how to make it look very interesting, because it's very important, that last part. You don't think it is, but it really is. Just looking at this, I've added some gold, Montmartre, here we go, gold paint, and I've run it across here using cloths and a wedge. I'll show you the wedge, like this. The wedges are quite good, I use these a lot. And I'm quite happy with this at the moment. It could still change, of course, because you keep walking past looking. Then I'm also using, where are they? Montmartre. Just, these are metallic sort of finishing, like Posca pens, but they are sort of more like a sort of a soft, like a crayon, I guess. And I find them quite lovely and quite interesting to use. And they're all different colours. And I'm just going to show you just quickly how I work this. So I'll just pop this down here, and the wedge. They come like this, and you just pull that off. It's got a very like oily type crayon there, and you can just add little marks to your painting, and I tend to use my fingers a lot, and just create a little bit of interest around, so that you're getting a mixture of shapes in that within your work. It's creating the subtle shapes in the art, and I'll show you close up when we get to it. So I just, I'm not really thinking, I'm just putting shapes in and keeping in terms of the shapes are running like this way. So you've got to be careful, you've got to create, I'm creating this image of an explosion. So if an explosion is that way, so it'd be funny if you had some of the marks going diagonal, would look really strange. So you've got to keep thinking what your theme is of your painting. And as you can see, I'm just moving my fingers around here. I'm not really giving it a lot of thought. It's just where I think it might need a little bit of interesting work. Even in the dark parts, it tends to create some interest here. Okay, now that's probably enough. I'm getting a bit carried away here. I'll bring it up to you so you can see. I don't know if you can see here the shapes, but there are like lighter colours within. Do you see that over there? You've got to look really hard. But the idea is to make a painting look interesting at the end. People have to not only look far away at it, but then they look also when they come up close and they see marks within marks. Okay, so that's a lovely technique to learn. And what I do when I've finished with this, let's pop it over here. I then get fixable workable spray, because you don't want that to come off. And I'm an asthmatic, I shouldn't be doing this, but I should have a face mask on. But that's gonna cover my nose. This is naughty. Just quickly spray across any areas. Not a lot. You should actually do that outside, not inside like me. Very bad, because I can start smelling it now. And if you're trying to avoid fumes going into your chest, not a good idea to do what I've just done. But anyway, I just wanted to show you, I don't do it all the time. I'm very good, I go outside, but I wanted to be inside to do this today. So that's that one. And I've used gold, as I've shown you before, the gold in little bits and places. And I got the idea of using gold from Klimt. Klimt is one of my favourite artists, Gustav Klimt. And he actually used genuine gold in his work. Absolutely superb. I actually saw his exhibition in Austria when I was there last year, and it just blew my mind away. If I show you some of the paintings I think that you might know of course there's, oh, I can't find any here. Amazing, isn't it, when you go looking you can't find. But that's the way it is. But he painted in Vienna last century, and 1890, I think. And he was one of the Viennese painters, very famous. And he painted a lot of women, did a lot of portraits, and he used a lot of interesting shapes in his work. So my suggestion to you is, you see here's some more people. Do you see all the shapes there in the coat? Interesting. And here he's painted in a very abstract way, hard to see with that lady, but you can see her marks, the marks in the coat are just a bit like the marks that I put onto my canvas here. But you know, he's a purpose. And you know how clear how he's drawn the attention to her is because you've got the dark and the light. So the canvas is almost cut across, and your eye goes instantly to the focal point, the contrast between the light and the dark, and you see the figure, the woman. So it's very cleverly designed. And this is something I think looking at other artists' work is really, really good. I find it quite interesting. This is the sort of things that he was very well known for, is these marks. And you can see the marks, and you might want to put some of these marks, geometrical shapes and that, into your own work. I actually don't want to, because I've got my own style, and you find the style that suits you. But my suggestion to you is always look at other artists' work. Don't copy, because you are yourself. You must produce the work that you want to do. The colours make you feel alive and make you feel happy. And this is one colour that makes me really feel alive, is this one here. Absolutely love this magenta pink. And I'm really quite happy with this. Probably I could make more changes, but at this stage I'm going to leave it. It's on my website, and we'll see where we go from here. Okay, so that's the little mini lesson today, is use gold in your painting, number one. Number two, use colours and shapes that you like. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Be who you are and produce what you can according to how inside, your passion, how you feel. I suppose the other thing is learn a few techniques about finishing art, and just remember the difference, how your eye is drawn. Like in this case, it's drawn to this big thing coming out. I called it a vibrant explosion. I was inspired to paint this from a bouquet of flowers that I was given, and I thought, well, what I'll do is paint a bouquet of flowers, because then it's entrenched in the memory of that happy day. Okay, so that's my latest painting. Thought I'd just share it with you. And happy painting, everyone. And thank you so much for watching me and watching my work. And just keep following me. Check out, I've got 2 courses that I sell online. One is a beginner's course all about different techniques. You can learn a lot about yourself there, about techniques, and also about what makes you happy and what makes you passionate, and dealing with issues too. We all have problems in our lives, so how to deal with those. And the other one is just a very short, creating a abstract painting. And I'm going to be doing more of these little mini courses. They're quite reasonably priced, about $10 USA dollars. So have a look at under my website, vibrantsilks.com. And also I have an Instagram, Sondra Dawn Art, SONDRADAWN Art. Okay, but thank you so much for following me, and thank you for your kind comments that come through. I really love hearing from you, and I do try to reply back to everybody, but all I can say is just find your happy space, get into it, and get those feelings put out into canvas, because that's so important for your health. And as an older person, if you're going through tough times, pick up that paintbrush. It can make such a difference to your life, as it has to mine, and I can testify that. Okay, so thank you very much. There it is. I'm really happy with this and the colours. Bye.